This 3.5-minute video mainly takes place in a field of fruit trees on a summer's day. Ellis is a white woman in her 20s with shoulder-length brown hair pulled back into a ponytail. She's dressed all in black with a t-shirt worn over snug-fitting shorts, leaving her legs bare.
So yeah, we met online. She's Australian and she was in Australia, and we got to know each other, and we're always saying, you know, if you live nearby I would date you, but what a shame. And eventually it worked out that she managed to do a work placement over here one summer and we got to meet, and the rest is history. We did another year of being long distance, of being 9,500 miles apart while she finished her degree back in Australia, and then luckily she got a job here in Suffolk and moved over, and now we both live together with our little puppy, and we're so incredibly happy.
A caption reads, Ellis.
I feel like it's been such a gradual process. It goes on and on, you know, there's never an end to coming out to people, because there's always going to be new friends, new work colleagues, new places, you know? Yeah, I think of it as a constant journey rather than a series of steps, personally. I grew up in Suffolk. I was born here. It's the place where I went to school. It's, you know, I made all my first friends. It's where I first realised that I was queer.
She stands in a garden, her body rippling.
Then I went off to university in London, and I thought that big change was going to be the big thing that made my life different, that made me, you know, moving out of a small village and into a big city. I thought that was going to be the time when I'd get to become myself, but actually it made me all the more anxious, and now it's the place that I've returned to, and I live with my girlfriend, and the happiest I've been. So yeah, Suffolk feels like home. I think my biggest challenges came from my family. I grew up in a single parent household with a very anxious parent, and I think she was far more scared about the consequences of me being gay than what I was, and I definitely think that held me back for a long time.
She slides one hand over the other.
It was definitely said to me that, you know, it's going to affect your career, it's going to affect your life, but actually I haven't found that to be the case at all. I just like to see people assume less that everyone's going to be heteronormative and cisgender. Every time I've started a new job or, you know, met new people, it's always, do you have a boyfriend, and never, do you have a partner? I think Suffolk is still quite behind the times in terms of not necessarily judging you if you are different, but definitely just expecting you to conform, and I'd like to see that change.
Ellis and her girlfriend dance happily together under the trees. Credits appear. Ellis, with special thanks to all of the dancers who filmed themselves: Esther Alcock, Andy Newman, Ellis Rother and Nicholas Stone. Lead dance artist Stuart Waters. Audio description by Willie Elliott.